This is Crew Talk, the podcast of Bombers CrossFit, where we build healthy humans. Here we talk about strength, discipline, mindset, community, real training, real nutrition, real results. If you're ready to level up inside and outside the gym, you're in the right place. Hey guys, thanks for joining us for another episode of Crew Talk, the official podcast for Bombers CrossFit, where we build healthy humans. Buff 11 is almost here, and today we're talking with several of the athletes who will be stepping onto the competition floor. From team strategy and favorite workouts to weaknesses, surprises, and plenty of friendly trash talk, you're going to get a behind-the-scenes look at what makes this event one of the highlights of our year. Let's get to it. Okay, so give me your name and how long you've been coming to Bombers.
I'm Haley. I've been coming for about 10 months now.
Kevin, and I've been here for about 10 and a half years.
Kiwi, I've been coming for a couple years, I think.
Okay, and you guys all three are teamed up for the Buff this year, right?
We are.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. You excited about it?
Yes.
Super excited.
No.
Okay.
We're going to have a great time. We're
Have you-
making Kevin do it. He didn't want to do it.
That's right. And have you watched the episode with Coach Ryan and Coach Trent, the talking about the workouts?
Not yet, but we're going to do our homework. We're going to watch
I have.
Exactly. All right, you have watched
Yes.
it. Okay, perfect. Have you looked over, because the WODs are listed, have you looked over the WODs?
Briefly.
Briefly.
I did. I'm a little
Our team,
intimidated,
I think, if I'm correct, is more for fun and community rather than competitiveness.
Sure, okay.
So we're just happy to be a part of the event and get a good workout in, but honestly not take it too
We're not
seriously
going
for
to
us.
win if that's
Hey!
We're just here to have a good time.
Hey,
Yeah.
you never know. Okay. So, hey, are you going to practice any of the WODs? Have you practiced any?
No.
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 Nope.
Do you plan on practicing any?
Nope.
No.
No.
Do you
All right.
plan on looking at any of them? No, I'm going to be surprised.
We're
Okay.
excited about having matching t-shirts, light up
There you
shoes.
go.
Yeah, like I
Light
said,
up
we're more about the
shoes.
community. We're going to be matching. We have
Okay.
a coveted team name that we can't tell you yet until game day. We have my sister's making us t-shirts with her cricket, so we're going to be like all glammed
Yes.
out for the event.
Okay.
It's more of our style.
We're just here for the vibes and the fun, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I love that. Okay. All right. That's great.
Really
So-
not competitive? No, we're not.
So you don't really. So the second one is the hopper model, where you're going to pick out random things. You don't really care what comes out
No.
because you guys are ready for whatever the hell comes
Yeah,
out
that's
of it,
why
right?
that's why we do CrossFit. We're ready for the unpredictable and the unknown.
The
functional
unknown
fitness.
and the unknowable,
Fuck,
right?
you know?
Yep.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's the great thing about CrossFit. Hey, you have to ask Kevin about 45-pound kettlebell swings. He can do them, as we learned in a competition one time.
We did them
Synchro
synchronized.
kettle.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
First time I ever did them, Daryl killed me.
It was awful.
We did them today.
It was a lot of
this
fun.
was synchronized.
Okay.
So what about the running at the end? You guys excited about that?
How far?
Not everyone has seen the
They didn't
workouts.
tell me that.
Yeah, we're ready. Kiwi and
Minor
I.
details, minor-
Kiwi and I have been running 2 or 3 times a week, so we're ready for the run.
Yeah, so
and we
that's
can
not a
always
problem.
put Kevin on our back if
Just
we
a
need
rock.
it.
Just a rock.
I don't think
worry.
there's any any rule that says that you can't carry
Yeah,
him.
if we need, we'll do what we need to do, Daryl. You know
All right.
that.
Okay.
We're
all right.
going to finish.
You're gonna
Yeah.
have fun.
We're
Yes.
finishers.
Exactly.
Okay. All right.
Not
Well,
quitters.
guys,
Well,
hey, best of luck.
2 of us.
Great job. And can't wait to see your shirts for the Buff.
Oh,
Thank
thanks.
you. Looking
right.
forward
Fun.
to it. Thanks, Daryl.
All right. So, introduce yourself. Give me your name and how long have you been coming to Bombers?
I'm Patrick Gillette, and I've been here almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years. Okay. And so you've signed up for Buff 11, right?
I have, yeah.
Okay. Have you ever done a CrossFit competition before?
Yes, one
You
or two here.
Okay. All right. So have you done the Buff here before? Or
I think I did it last year,
okay.
if I remember correctly.
You remember? All right. All right. So who else is on your team? Do you know?
Patrick
Patrick Ray.
Patrick Ray, and Bo.
And Bo. Okay. All right. Perfect. Have you guys looked at the WODs? Because the WODs are all released. Have you looked at any of the
No.
WODs? No.
I haven't.
You haven't. Do you think they have the?
Yeah, they have.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, they asked and I said, sure, I'll sign up. So, yeah.
Hey, have you guys put any thought into like testing out some of the WODs or practicing?
Not yet.
Not yet?
We need to.
You think you're going to?
I don't know. I'll talk to him. Now that you said that, I'll probably talk to him.
Yeah. So, what is your goals going into the squad?
Oh, I just want to get through it.
Just get through it. Okay. All right. So you guys aren't like gaming to try and get top billing or anything like that.
I mean, we're going to do it scaled, so I mean,
Sure.
yeah, we'll try it. It's
there's still a
competition,
winner,
so
yeah,
we'll try to do our best.
Okay. All right. So, have you looked at any of the movements? What would you say is your best movement in CrossFit?
Running.
Running. Okay. All right. Is there any running in the WOD?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I struggle.
some-
I mean, I'm still learning. It's only been 2 years, and I struggle with the techniques of everything.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
I mean, I can do strict pull-ups. I still struggle with the kipping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, so what you bring to this team is gumption.
I'll just energy. When I get here, I'll do my best.
You'll do your best.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, that sounds great, man. Thanks very much.
Thanks.
All right. So give me your name and how long you've been coming to Bombers.
Patrick Ray, I've been coming about 2.5 years now.
2.5 years. And you're a solid 5 a.m. guy, right?
Pretty much, yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So you're signed up for Buff 11, right?
Correct.
And who else is on your team?
Patrick, Gillette, and Bo.
And Bo. Okay. And have you ever done a CrossFit competition before?
Never.
No.
This will be my first. Yeah.
This is your first one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Have you looked over any of the WODs beforehand?
Not a whole lot. I looked at it a little bit, and then I watched the podcast yesterday.
Okay, so you watched the podcast with Trent and Ryan.
I did.
Okay. And
Scared me.
And that scared you. Okay. So that made you. So have you talked with your teammates about like prepping for any of the workouts, like practicing some?
Unfortunately, we have not.
Haven't.
I wasn't going to do it, but Patrick Gillette kind of said we should do that. And
Yeah.
So we're going to give it a shot, but.
Exactly. So you didn't put any thought into it. You just said, okay, fine, sign me up.
Yeah.
That's
much.
exactly the kind of go-getter attitude that we want in Buff 11, you know? So what do you think is your best movement in CrossFit? What's your favorite thing to do?
Oh, I don't know that I have a best. I like the back squats and the front squats, but I don't go very heavy.
Okay,
So,
all right. But that might be in the hopper part of Buff.
And I've been doing the barbell club, so I'm getting a little bit better at the snatches.
Okay, all right. So hey, maybe you bring some snatch expertise to the team. All right. So do you think you guys are going to look forward and try and figure out? Because I mean, some of these things you got to pick.
Yeah.
What you're doing versus what the other people are doing.
Yeah, I was going to take a picture of the workouts today and then give it some thought, and then kind of get with Patrick and Bo in the morning, one of these 5 a.m. classes. And
All
see what
right.
they think.
All right. Well, hey, Patrick, it sounds great. I'm glad you're signed up, and the best of luck.
Wish me luck. Thank you.
Okay. Give me your name and how long you've been coming to Bombers.
My name is Dylan. I have been coming to Bombers for 8 years now. I've been coaching a year and a half now.
Okay, great. And so you're on a Buff team. Who else is on your team?
I'm on a Buff team with myself, Charlie, and Terry Logan.
Okay, all right. So have you guys practiced any of the WODs yet?
Not yet. Not
Okay.
yet. I plan on practicing a few of the WODs. I don't know if my teammates want to practice WODs because they look awful, but hopefully soon we'll be practicing at least a couple of movements of the WODs.
Yeah. So have you watched the episode with Coach Ryan and Coach Trent?
I did. That was my mission this weekend to research the behind the minds of what went into these programming these WODs. It was a good watch.
Start coming up with some of the strategies because I think strategy as always plays a lot in this. You know how you're going to break up work. So
yeah, we're gonna have to strategize this one a little bit because we have my teammates are very Terry's very gymnastic strong.
Yeah.
Charlie's very strong.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to play our cards right. How to break this up evenly.
So that first workout, it's got a 185 squat clean. It's got some double unders, got some wall walks. What do you think you're going to be doing out of those three things?
I think all the above is the right answer for this. I think I'm going to be doing a lot of the double unders.
Okay.
Terry will be taking a lot of the wall walks, and Charlie will be doing all the squat cleans. And we'll be just trying to break up the row as much as we can.
Yeah, that sounds like a great way to do it. I mean, Terry's really good at wall walks, so
Yeah.
Much faster than
Much faster than anybody else, so
Yeah.
or me especially.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Although 30, you might have to give her a spell. somewhere
yeah, I
along
might
the
have to
line.
give her a little break, but
Okay.
I'm not gonna tell her until the day of.
Exactly. On the hopper, have you looked at any of the movements in there yet?
We have looked at the hopper. We're definitely rooting for a few specific ones. The freestanding handstand hold is a good one.
There you go.
We're all really good at bar muscle ups. I think all three of us. So we're looking
Okay.
for that one. Charlie and I are pretty strong on the gymnastics part, or the weightlifting one. So
Yep.
we're kind of hoping something
Yep.
comes out of that. We're really not hoping for anything out of the cardio aspect. The skier or the rower or the
Yes.
bike again. Probably not our jam, but we'll make do with what we got.
You guys would do good for calories on the Echo or something. I mean, you don't want to do that, but you'd be good
we
at
don't want
it.
to, but
You would be good at that.
I think we would. I think we just having that with the next WOD with another Echo bike workout after that was not going to be super fun. But
Yeah. A solid minute on the Echo bike, you need a full day recovery.
yes, for real.
Yeah.
For real.
All right. And so then the last WODs, well, one, you got to pick kind of which of those couplets you're going to do.
Yeah, so I think
Deadlift and toes to bar.
I think we're gonna make Charlie do that one for sure.
Okay.
Just off the bat, again, this could change.
Yeah.
Going into it, but we'll make Charlie probably do the first one. Terry is probably gonna do the pull up with the kettlebell snatch or whatever.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
And I'll do the rope climb with the devil's press at the very end.
Yes.
I am not looking forward to that one because out of all three of us, all three of our weaknesses are running.
Yeah.
And it includes nothing but running. So that one's going to be we're going to have to sell out on that one just to try to not finish last.
Yeah, the thing about that run is, like I was saying on the episode.
Yeah.
Your score is how long it takes you to finish the 3 couplets. So
Yeah.
that run needs to be
It
faster
needs to be
than
fast.
those. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, do a workout between those runs. But,
Yeah, you can't. That's not just like check the box run. Go out there and do.
No, and unfortunately, it's not just one of those my Dylan runs where it's
Yeah,
just like I'll just jog.
You're gonna have to
I'm
run.
gonna have to sprint.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be exciting. I am really excited for it. I've won the buff before with Ryan and
There you
Kate
go.
before. It's been a fun time. I've been with Terry doing the buff.
Yeah.
Before that was fun last year, and so I'm excited.
Okay. All right. Well, Dylan, hey, best of luck.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Okay.
So give me your name and how long you've been coming to Bombers.
Abby Allen. I have been coming to Bombers for, we started here 12 years ago and then
Okay.
took an extended break and now came back in May of last year.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And so this is the second time you guys have done the buff, right?
Yeah.
You did it last year.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So you, Tim, and who else?
Jill.
Jill.
Yep.
Jill is your teammate. Teams of 3 this year.
Yep.
So have you guys been practicing any of the WODs?
We've practiced, we haven't been able to practice with Jill,
Yep.
but we've practiced, Tim and I have practiced workout 3, which is the thruster and the bike workout, which
Yeah.
was, I won't give away our secrets for that, but that
Okay.
was tough. And then we practiced workout 4, Tim doing what he's planning on, me what I'm planning on, and just pausing for Jill.
Okay.
But we learned a lot from just those two, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Testing the WODs is
Yeah.
really essential. I mean, and let me say too, that some of the teams have taken notice that you guys have been practicing a little bit. So people are watching you. All right. So what is your strategy in the first WOD? It's wall walks, heavy cleans,
Yep.
double under. You guys are both good at double unders.
Yeah, Tim and I are pretty good at double unders. He and I are going to carry the brunt of that because Jill says that's not one of her fortes.
Okay.
So we'll probably do more of the double unders. My plan is to do the squat cleans.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. And then wall walks are the thorn in my side.
Nope. Yeah. Over this way, just a little bit. There we go.
Wall walks are the thorn in my side. So I have told them that they are going to carry all 60 of those, with the exception of me doing 2 to 4 of them.
Okay. All right.
So they have said, okay.
That's a
reluctantly.
fair trade for the squat cleans, I think.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
The second one is the hopper.
Yeah.
What is the thing you most want to see and the thing you least want to see?
I would like to see a complex of some kind of weightlifting complex. I
Like a
always like
barbell
those.
complex.
Yeah. Yep. If we hadn't just done 600 double unders in the first workout, I would want to say
Yeah.
max double unders.
Right.
Anything bar muscle up, ring muscle up, absolutely not. Don't want to see that.
Yeah.
Like max strict handstand push-ups, no thank you.
Okay.
any of that. That would be my kryptonite.
All right. So some of the gymnastics
Yeah.
things are probably
Yep.
yeah, more barbell, heavy deadlift or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The third one, the thrusters and bike. So you guys have talked about the order of that.
Yeah.
Because I think that's the unsung part of that. you
Well,
know?
it depends on like if we were thinking that the RX teams would go back to back event 3 to event 4, and that was going to affect who went first on event 3, going straight into event 4.
Yes.
But if there's a break for scaled,
Yes, right.
then that will give some extra rest time, but it still will affect who is going to start on event 4 versus who starts on event 3, because whoever starts on event 3 gets more rounds.
That's right. Yeah, you're probably going to get a third round.
Yeah.
The second person might get another round too. I mean, kind of depends. I think the thing there is going to be, can you stay focused on what you're doing?
Yeah, for sure.
And not look over at the other people,
Yes.
you know?
Yes.
Because, you know, depending on who you're up against on the bike, you know,
There's going to be some fast people.
yeah, there's going to be some people coming off that bike
Yeah.
faster than you need to do, you
Yeah,
know?
for sure.
So, yeah, that's, because you got to go right in those thrusters, man. That's going to be a tough workout.
I know, and the key is to not put it down if you can.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. A couple of big breaths over top when
Yep.
you're holding it up, that's better than throwing the thing down.
Yeah, for sure.
So, all right. And then the last one, you know, the running, you've still got to do that running.
Yeah.
But you guys don't no problems with
No,
running.
I was just talking to Cassie about how training for a half and a full marathon actually like helped our engines.
Okay.
So throwing an 800 meter run in like really doesn't bother me. It feels like it's actually like we can bring our heart rate down a little bit.
Yes.
From whatever we have just done.
Yeah.
in the workout.
I think the thing there is, to rest a little bit, to recover a little bit
Yeah.
on the run.
Yeah.
But still get back faster than the person finishes their couplet.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, because you want to be able to quickly transition right to the next
Yeah.
thing. So,
Yeah.
all right. Well, hey, best of luck in the buff.
Thank you. You too.
All right. So give me your name and how long you've been coming to Bombers.
My name is Jill Starahan. I've been coming to Bombers since February, so
All right.
5 months-ish.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
mathin'. Okay.
So, so this is your first time you've done the buff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever done a CrossFit competition before?
No, I mean I did the Open in February. That's as close as I've really gotten.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And how long have you been doing CrossFit altogether?
Very little bit. A few years ago, maybe like a year and a half total. We can say.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So, and you're on a team with Tim and Abby, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, Tim and Abby have already been practicing some of the moves. Have you guys talked to any?
We've talked a little bit. I think we've talked about like event 4 and like who's doing what for those 3. And I was like, preferably not deadlifts for me, preferably rope climb. So I think I'll be doing that.
Okay.
But the 35-pound devil's press, I really need to brush up on. I think it's going to be pretty heavy.
They're not that bad, but I mean, burpees, you're good at burpees.
Love burpees.
So, yeah. So it's just a matter of getting the technique of getting the bar.
I need to
the
like
dumbbell
do like
over
more
it.
like momentum and explosiveness. I try to like muscle things up sometimes.
Yes.
I feel like so.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the first workout has got some wall walks, heavy cleans, double unders.
Yes.
What have you guys talked about there?
I have prefaced with I really haven't gotten double unders yet.
Yeah.
So they're definitely going to be carrying most of that. They asked me about wall walks. I think I'll probably be doing most of the wall walks.
Sure. Yeah.
And then dispersing cleans and rowing and such.
Yeah. 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 They're both good at double unders, so that's good.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. I'm a single under queen.
Okay, and then the second one is the hopper. So it's it could be a whole litany of things.
Right.
All right. Is there any? Have you looked over the list? Mm-hmm. Is there anything on there that you think, man, I hope it's not that?
Probably like heavy barbell stuff, in all honesty.
Yeah.
I like the cardio and like the calisthenics, like handstand push-ups or pull-ups.
Yeah.
I would love that, but maybe nothing super heavy for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. There's some barbell things where it might be like just cycling a lighter weight of barbell.
I could
That's probably not
potentially
bad.
do that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That would be something weird. Then the third workout is echo bike and thrusters.
Right. And the thruster is what, maybe 65 pounds?
65 pounds, yeah,
okay.
yeah. So
I think
it's-
I can manage that and love a good old echo bike,
The
you
echo
know?
bike, yeah.
Yeah.
It is what it is, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But It'll be okay. I'm just like curious to see how my body does throughout all 4 events. Like just like the muscular endurance and like how it holds up by event 4. Like I don't really know what to expect. Am I going to be like falling apart by it? So
yeah, that's right. It's about recovery, and then there's going to be enough time in between events that you've got to worry about, well, my body starts to stiffen up a little bit, you know, so how do I keep myself warm, you know, so that I'm ready to go again when it's time to go, you know?
Yeah.
And you got to kind of manage that on your own.
Right.
That's always a challenge in a workout.
Yeah.
Maybe a little recovery calories in between. Ryan always talks about his recovery apple, you know, but something kind of like refreshing, like fruit or something like that, I think is pretty good.
I will definitely be fueling. I mean, it'll be hours, right? Yeah.
A couple of hours, So, I mean, first event probably 8 o'clock in the morning. Last event maybe 11:30, 12, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
So
it'll be a morning.
It'll be a great challenge.
Yeah, I'm excited.
All right. Well, hey, Joe, best of luck in the buff.
Thank you.
So give me your name and how long you've been coming to Bombers.
My name is Chad Alexander, and I've been coming to Bombers for just over a year.
Just over a year,
yes.
Okay. So is this the first CrossFit competition that you've done?
This won't be the first CrossFit competition I've done, but this will be the first CrossFit competition I've done here.
Here,
so,
okay,
yes.
All right. So you've done one somewhere else. Where was that? At your previous box? Or?
Yes, previous location. Just did one challenge, and then I moved away. So.
Okay. All right. Who else is on your team?
I'll be working with Greg and David.
Greg and David.
Yes.
Hey, that's a good team.
We're really competitive.
Oh, yeah. So have you guys, have you talked about doing any of the WODs, practicing any of them? Or?
We've looked at the posted WODs. I think Greg and I have talked a little bit about it, but that's about as far as we've gotten. So I think we're just going to take it head on.
All right. And so some of the things are the same, but there's like one where you get to pick what part you do.
Yeah.
Have you guys put any thought towards that, or?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I know I won't complain if there's a running thing. I know Greg probably won't complain if there's some super heavy lifting, but
yeah,
I think that's what we'll just attack it head on.
There is some running, but you have to run with your partner.
Yes.
Okay. So what do you think your real strength is? Obviously running is, yeah.
I will certainly enjoy the run. I also like some of the cleans. I know there's a heavy clean for that first workout that I'm looking forward to, and then the double unders. I think I'm pretty strong on the double unders.
Good double unders?
Yep.
What about toes to bar? You can do toes to bar pretty good, right?
I'm pretty proficient on all the gymnastics movements. They're probably toes to bar are probably not my strongest one, but I can certainly put up a high enough volume to get some good scores.
Okay. What about wall walks? Are you good at wall walks?
Oh, that's where I really suffer. Is like the wall walks. Kind of a lot of the really like strict shoulder movements. Yeah, that's really falter. So I'll let Greg and David catch up the slack.
Yeah, I don't think Greg's a big fan of wall walks either. So it might be David.
So it's just David doing
might have to do all the
30 wall walks. There you go.
There's no big deal. David can handle that. So, all right. And so, do you have any strategy or otherwise, or?
Like I said, we've spent enough time to actually develop a strategy. I know there's some teams who are actually doing the movements and practicing it, which is a lot more than we've done. But I think we've talked a little bit, and I know when it comes closer, I think we'll start to strategize a little bit more.
Okay. Have you watched the episode with Coach Ryan and Coach Trent?
Yes, I have.
You have watched that? Okay. All right. So that gives you a lot of insight and tidbits.
Yes, I'm kind of have an understanding of the thought process through the programming and kind of what they're looking for. So.
All right. Well, hey, best of luck in coming to Buff.
Oh, thank you.
So give me your name and how long you've been coming to Bombers.
My name's David Knopfsinger. I've been coming to Bombers about 3 years and some change.
Okay. All right. So is this your first CrossFit competition?
Yeah, this will be my first CrossFit competition. Yeah.
Okay. So you haven't done the Buff in previous years?
Nope. First time doing the Buff.
Nope. But you just did a High Rocks recently, right?
Yes.
And how was that experience?
It was a lot of fun. I like the competition aspect when you have other teams going at the same time. I did it with my nephew, so that was really fun. He's also 20 years younger than me. He's 6'4", so he helped out a lot with a lot of stuff. But yeah, it was a lot of running, but yeah, it was good. Yeah.
So and you're on a team with Greg and Chad, right?
Yes.
Okay. Have you watched the episode of the Buff with Coach Ryan and Coach Trent?
No, I saw that, and I'm definitely going to before the Buff.
Yeah, so you definitely got to watch that. Have you looked over the workouts to try and get kind of a sense of what they are and that kind of thing?
Definitely. I looked at some of, especially the ones from the Hopper.
Yeah.
So like the randomized.
Yeah.
And made sure that maybe I should work on a couple of things here and there to kind of like help prepare for that.
Yeah, exactly. Because you want to be ready for whatever comes out. You know, I mean, undoubtedly, it's not going to be your favorite thing.
No.
Life just never works that way, right? Okay. So have you guys talked about like practicing some of the, because some teams are out here practicing some of the things already.
Yeah, well, I got to get with Greg and Chad on that.
Okay.
But we had to kind of coerce Chad into it. So hopefully he's prepped and ready to go. But yeah, it should be a fun time.
Okay. All right. The first WOD, there's a lot of wall walks, and rumor has it that Chad and Greg don't really like wall walks very much. How do you feel about wall walks?
I'm prepared to do as many wall walks as possible.
Okay.
Because I think that's the only thing I've ever seen Greg do in the gym where he like struggled at. so I'm willing to, if he's willing to do all my double unders, then I'll do all his wall walks.
See, that's a good idea. You know, I mean,
we're making deals.
There's a heavy clean in there too. You can, but 185, you can clean that, can't you?
Yeah, I can clean. I can definitely clean it. I can squat clean it.
Yeah.
I think it's 3 reps.
Yes.
At a time.
Yeah.
So I think that's doable.
All right. Okay. Have you looked at? There's one WOD where you have to pick a couplet that you do. Have you put any thought into which one you like the most? I mean, typically when you look at a list like that, one of them jumps out and says, "That's the one I'd rather do."
No, I don't remember which ones they were.
Okay. I think there's deadlift and toes to bars, combination of one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You pick. There's 3 workouts.
Yeah.
And you pick one. Whatever the one without double unders. there's 2 of them and they don't have double unders in them.
Okay.
I'm willing to do those.
So double unders are not your great
Both my
thing.
partners are great at double unders, so that was a strategic choice there.
Now, what happens if double unders comes up in the hopper? I don't know that it's even in there. But
yeah, I'll work on them. It's me working on them for the next couple weeks, like I have been for the last 3 years. So.
Yeah, exactly.
And I will be for the next 10. Who knows?
Hey, who knows? You know, it's not about hitting the achievement. It's about the work you put into it, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, all right, so get with your teammates. You're going to need to kind of figure this out. Especially, I think an unsung thing that people need to figure out is on the one with the thrusters and bike. You need to figure out what your order is going to be.
Yes.
Who's going to go first? Who's going to go second? Who's going to go third?
Yeah, it's definitely an engine thing.
Yeah.
Both partners are going to be, I think, good at the bike where I'm more of a thruster guy.
Yeah.
So we'll be looking to lean on each other here and there, and probably after the 4th of July we'll get some serious conversations going.
All right. Okay. Well, David, hey, best of luck.
All right. So give me your name and how long you've been coming to Bombers.
All right. So I'm Greg Kirschbaum, and I've been coming to Bombers since we've been a gym in 2013. So.
All right. And so you're doing the buff this year. Who else is going to be on your team?
I'm on a team with Chad and then with David Knopfsinger, who's actually they're both working out in this class.
Yeah.
So.
All right. So have you guys? Did you watch the episode with Coach Ryan and Coach Trent?
I've seen about half of it so far. I need to finish it. My kids distracted me in the middle, so I saw about half of it.
Okay. All right. But you've seen all of the workouts. You know what they are.
I read them. I need to refresh a little bit on them, but I read them enough to be like, okay, I got an understanding of what's happening.
Okay, all right. Have you and your teammates talked about who's doing what? Or
Not yet. We probably will. Maybe they're thinking about it more than I am. I tend to be more of a just kind of a wing it kind of a person, see what happens. You know, I've been doing this long enough that now it's just kind of play it by, see what happens.
Okay, so I talked to your 2 teammates already, and the consensus seemed to be is that David's going to have to do all the wall walks.
I can do wall walks.
Okay,
it's not that many. It's not too many. You know,
it's just 30.
I can help out with those for sure. I'm not gonna do 30 in a row, but like I can help out on those.
Well, they were looking at your double under skills as being a real benefit to the team. So
yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
So the second thing is going to be the hopper model. All right. So what are the things that you hope to see out of the hopper and you don't want to see out of the hopper?
I like the short, like power output things. I know they suck, but like the sprints on the bike, things like that, I tend to be better at. I like the heavy barbells. So I think things that are machine based or lifting based tend to be a little bit more towards my strength.
Yeah. Ring muscle ups.
Yeah, what is it? Is it like a max set? Is it?
I think
can't
it is.
remember.
I think it is. Yeah.
While I don't think in like all of CrossFit I'm like that amazing at them, I think compared to like I can do them, and so like I definitely beat that threshold of people who can or can't do them. So I don't mind seeing the ring muscle up come out of the hopper.
Yeah. It is kind of a binary choice with ring muscle
Yeah,
ups.
you know.
You either do it or you don't. Okay, and there's a strategy involved in the thrusters and bike riding one, as far as like who goes in which order. It's probably something that at some point you need to practice that.
Okay. Yeah, I should look at it again. I looked at it when they first went up there, and I haven't gone back. Plus, we got a few weeks still, so it's going to happen probably quicker than I think. But We'll do some strategy. I think we're going to start a little mini Slack group between us to. And we got to get a team name still.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, that's the important thing. Really, that's almost the first step.
I told Trent to like make me to use like AI to figure out a team name and a team logo.
That's right.
I'm not very handy with the AI tools yet.
Okay. All right. And then there's one unusual movement, a two-handed or double kettlebell snatch. It's something that we don't do a lot. Maybe we should program more often.
I have done those before, though.
You have done those before. All right. So that's not so bad then. I mean, some of the teams are concerned because they've never done them before. Although,
it's hard, but it's a snatch still. So if you have good core to extremity, if you can drive your hips and pull, then you can figure out a lot of that stuff.
Nothing to it, and it's not crazy heavy either.
Yeah.
And plus, you do have a chance to practice between now and then.
For sure. So. Plenty of time. Workouts have been up there for a few weeks now already.
Yeah. All right. Well, Greg, thanks very much for talking to us a little bit about the buff, and good luck.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, so give me your name and how long you've been coming to Bombers.
Cassie. I've been here 12 and a half years.
All right. And so this is not the first time. How many times have you done the buff now?
Maybe 3?
3? Okay. All right. Who's on your team?
It's me and Allison and Kayla.
Allison and Kayla. That's a great team, really.
Yeah,
that's a fun team.
We're gonna have a good time.
All right. But those guys are serious athletes. I mean,
they are. I could not talk them into doing RX because Allison's leaving for vacation the next day.
Okay.
So we're gonna do scaled, and we're gonna have a good time.
Yeah, because Allison and Kayla are both stronger than they think they are.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Allison's really gotten very strong with gymnastics movements, especially.
Yeah.
And Kayla just always underestimates herself, and she's ridiculously strong.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's almost a little bit of sandbagging for them to be in the scale division. 100%. So
I tried to shame them; it didn't work.
All right. Okay. So let's talk about the workout. Have you guys practiced any of the workouts yet?
No. Yeah. No, we discussed that we need to discuss a plan.
Yes. A plan is a good thing.
Yeah, it's a good place to start.
So let's see. Double unders. Well, Kayla's got good double unders. You got good double unders.
Yeah.
How are you going to break down the first one, you think?
You're going to have to remind me what it is.
It's squat cleans, 3 squat cleans.
It's the B1 variant.
Yeah. Wall walks.
Wall walks. Wall walks are not my forte, so I will give those to Allison. I feel like that would be an Allison
I bet she'd be
specialty.
Really good at those. Yeah.
I feel like Kayla, the row for Kayla, she's got such long legs that she just pulls so effortlessly on machines. So, and then if we bake up the double unders between us, I think we'll be fine.
The wall walks are just one step back, one step forward. So that's a much more manageable scale.
More like the open.
Yeah. Those are some that you can rip those off pretty quickly.
Yeah. That's always a hard thing for me because I feel like with my short body, I get in this weird plank position that is very shoulder taxing.
It's not fair that the line is normally I think it's 50 inches or 5 feet or something.
I don't know, it's like up at my shoulders.
Yeah, for some people that's a long way away from the wall, and some people it's not,
Yeah.
But,
it's okay.
Say
whatever.
The second WOD is the hopper model. Is there something in particular you don't want to see?
Oh, well, I would prefer not to have any gymnastics come out of the hopper.
No gymnastics. All barbell.
All barbell. If you could give me all barbell or
front
machines.
squat, back squat, deadlift.
Sure, I'll take
Yeah.
a sprint on a machine too, right? Like that
Okay.
doesn't bother me.
Yeah. Hey, what? 1 minute on the Echo?
Well, I don't really love the Echo bike, but I will endure 1 minute on the Echo to not have to do pull-ups.
Yeah. As long as I've got 15 minutes to recover. Yeah, because it's a 15-to-1 rest ratio.
Yeah, it's not so bad.
Yeah. All right. And then the third workout is speaking of Echo, it's the Echo bike and thrusters. So the big one there is, I think, the order. You got to figure out who's going in which order, you know?
Is that the 3 wads?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, no, that's the
Oh.
one where you go, each of you does a round. So it's 15 calories, it's 9
What have I
calories.
gotten myself into?
It's 9 calories and 15 thrusters. You do a round, then your partner does a round, then the other person does a round, and then you go back and you do another round.
Okay,
So
it's fine.
the person
Everything's fine.
The person that goes first in that workout is probably going to have to do 3 rounds.
Oh, that sounds like a Kayla problem to me.
Yeah, most definitely. And then the last one is the one where you pick a couplet.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, I think in the scaled, I don't really care which one I end up doing. I'll, whatever
Yeah.
my partners want to do. There's a 15-minute time cap on that third one. Is that
I think
correct?
so. Yeah.
So whoever, 2 people are going to end up doing the full runs, and one person probably isn't going to finish their wad unless you go real fast.
Yeah, I don't know.
So-
It's kind of like you just did a High Rocks. It's not dissimilar to a
It's
High
not
Rocks, really.
dissimilar to the High Rocks.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, the High Rocks was all running, right? Like the work is the easy part.
Yeah.
And so I look at that and think, whoever's running 2 800s first or has their
Yeah.
wad sandwiched between 800s, like that's going to be, challenging on your heart rate, especially if it's as hot and humid as it is right now.
Yeah.
So keeping your heart rate under control, making sure you're hydrated, and not having that heart rate above 180 for those 15 minutes will be your key to success.
As we know from the ominous years ago, WOD, you never know what the weather's going to be like on the Buff, especially for that 4th WOD.
You never know.
And it could be hot, like it was one particular year.
Yeah.
So, so hopefully it's not.
Hopefully it's overcast and drizzly.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, hey, Cassie, get practicing. I would recommend it.
We'll try.
All right.
Thanks,
Have
Daryl.
good luck. So just introduce yourselves, and you guys are obviously with Mobility Fit, so just introduce yourself.
Sure. I'm Kaylee Smith, and
I'm Cody Smith.
All right.
And then our third teammate is Jeremiah.
Okay. And you guys have you done the Buff before? Or?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we've done the Buff, I think
Twice?
I think 3 times. I think
Okay.
3 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember the one year you guys came in and tested all the workouts for
Oh,
us.
that
what
might
it
have been it. So I
was.
think we did it twice, and then we were test dummies for one of us. We ran through it with
Which was super fun. That was Luke and AJ.
That was back
Luke
when we
and
had,
AJ.
that was when we had 2 guy, 2 girl teams back then.
Yeah, they were super
Yeah.
fit, so they kind of dragged us along for a few of those,
that
but
was
it was
a
good.
good one. Yeah.
Yeah. It's always so. There were a lot of wall walks in that test round that we did at times.
Absolutely.
There were.
Yep.
So the first workout this year has got some heavy cleans, some wall walks, some double unders. Have you guys talked about how you're going to break that down?
Yeah, we have. Cody is definitely our most efficient with calories on the rower.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to upweight how much he's rowing and give Jeremiah and I more of the double unders.
Okay.
And then the wall walks, I think, are going to be a pretty even distribution.
Split. Probably go in reasonable quick sets, switch out frequently for that.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of our plan there. And then the cleans really shouldn't be an issue for our team.
185, that's not a big deal for
that'll
you.
probably be a quick 3 rep and then on to the wall walks.
You might get Kaylee to do 125 for the ladies.
I should probably touch and go 3
I'd
reps
say
at
we
125.
Probably all of us could touch and go it if we needed to. So
yeah.
So now, then the second thing is going to be the hopper, and so there's a whole list of stuff that could come out of there. What is the thing that you hope to come out and you don't want to come out?
Oh man, as much as I don't like some of the gymnastics skills, I think if it's the 50 cal on the bike, going right into the thruster and bike workout would be pretty brutal turnaround.
I think that'd be pretty hard. I think the ski erg would be a really good one for me. I feel like that's something a lot of people don't do a lot of ski erg, but I'm I feel like we're pretty good on the output for that stuff too.
Yeah.
And then obviously anything strength for us is those athletes would be really fun to do.
Yeah, any of like the snatch complexes.
I think doing any of the running would probably be my least favorite, just because we know we already have a mile running later in that.
Right.
So that double dipping, that depending on how hot it would be, that could be a challenge for sure.
Yeah. I don't want any handstand push-ups.
No handstand push-ups.
They're not in my wheelhouse or skill set at all, so I will be contributing a big fat 0 to our team if that gets pulled. But
other than that, I feel like everything, just hoping for a good even test across those.
Yeah. Now the third one is you mentioned the echo and the thrusters. Okay. I think the big deal there is figuring out who's going to go first, second, and third. You know.
I think the benefit of having Kaylee only having to do 9 calories for that is a huge advantage.
Yes.
Because her output on that, she's going to be able to do that without dipping into that yucky phase of it. Right. So even though thrusters aren't her favorite movement, she's probably our best bet to start, because that 9-calorie advantage, she is going to crush that for us.
Yeah, that's going to be intimidating, because you're going to be lined up 4 teams at once, and the first somebody's, we're going to want to be the first one off the bike,
Yeah, you don't want to overcommit and sell yourself on the first round and then crash and burn.
It's very easy to get CrossFit jealous and to make your pace everyone else's pace, and that's a big mistake for, I think it's a 15-minute workout.
Yeah.
I think for us, we have to figure out what time can we consistently produce, and how many times does that mean we're going to have to go through that effort.
Yeah.
So if we know going in, hey, we're going to be able to do 3 times each or 4 times each or 2 times each, whatever that is, that gives you a better area to conserve energy and be efficient with it.
Yeah.
Knowing that you got a big run coming after that too.
Yeah. So then the last thing is the couplet. So you pick a couplet, but then there's also some running involved. Have you guys thought about who's going to do which couplet yet, or?
Yeah. I think I'm going to do the first one. The deadlift weight for me there is pretty light.
Yeah.
So I should be able, in theory, this is the 4th workout. By the time you get to it, it sounds like you can do certain things on paper, but by the time you get to it, 3 hours into the day, probably a different story. But I'm a little bit more proficient with toes to bar than I am pull-ups. So for me, that skill set wise makes the most sense. I know this is probably going to be a surprising statement, but Cody is not a runner. So it kind of didn't matter which workout was the middle one. We would probably have put him in the middle anyway.
Okay.
To give him a break from the running. Having him run 100 or a mile, obviously he can do it. But he does a little bit better when you break running up into intervals. So and then Jeremiah being our most fit person on our team, across the board. I think our thought was having him run a mile first and then doing the workout. Capacity wise, he's probably going to be our best bet, again, regardless of which of the 3 workouts that was.
That makes
sense.
I think
general fitness and capacity probably plays a role for our choices in that one more than what the workouts were.
So. And I feel like for me in the middle one, I naturally am pretty good with kettlebell based workouts too. So that's a very comfortable weight for me to move consistently with that too. So I think a lot of that works out well.
That's the kettlebell snatches and what else?
Pull-ups, right?
Pull-ups. Yeah. Okay.
So,
all right. Yeah.
And I think they changed the rep scheme of it a little bit, so the pull-ups become even more consistently 1 set, maybe a single quick break depending on grip and environmental factors if it's really hot in here that day and things are slick.
All right.
Yeah. It's a fun lineup of stuff, though. We're excited.
I think it is. Yeah, it's going to be a good test.
Yeah.
There's a little of this and a little of that, So
you can blame Kate for us being involved. She came back and asked us, you guys should make a mobility fit team. We're like, actually, that sounds super fun. So
we'll give it a try. It'll be Jeremiah's first competition.
Yeah,
that's great.
He's a buff rookie.
Super excited for it. Yeah.
Okay, guys. Well, hey, thanks very much for talking with us, and good luck in the buff.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks, Eric.
All right. So start off. Introduce yourself and how long you've been coming to Bombers.
I'm Sam Fino. I've been coming to Bombers for a little over a year.
Okay. All right. Great. So did you do the buff last year, or did you see the buff?
I did not do the buff last year, nor see it.
Okay.
So.
All right. So you still don't know quite what to expect?
No.
Okay. All right. So who else is on your team?
I'm teamed up with Joanna and Tyler.
Okay. It's a 5 a.m. crew, right?
Yeah. We were going to call our team, it's 5 a.m. somewhere.
Hey, that's good. I like that. Have you guys talked about the workouts, any of the work, how you're going to split it up or anything like that?
No.
Have you looked at the workouts?
I've looked at the workouts.
Okay.
That we've all looked at it, and we've talked like roughly about it, like between like scaled and RX. But with the gymnastics, we're gonna do scaled. But other than that, we have not talked about it.
Okay, all right, that's cool. So, do you plan on practicing any of the things in advance, or no?
No, we're just gonna wing it.
You just go in and just go.
We're
for
gonna have
it,
a good time.
Come in with a plucky attitude, and
Yeah.
All right. So, well, have you done a CrossFit competition before?
No, this will be my first one.
First one.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you generally like the competitive side of things?
I love competition, so
Okay.
yeah, everything's competition to me.
Okay. All right. So now, are you going to be one of those teammates that's like, high-fiving and cheering everybody, or are you going to be over there beating on the box, telling them to go, go, go?
Probably beating them on the box and telling them to go, go, go.
All right. Because there's a lot of these that are going to be, they're working, then you're working, then, back and forth. So yeah. So encouragement is going to be a big thing.
Yeah, for sure. I expect the same out of them too.
Absolutely. I need that sometimes,
Yeah.
Yeah. I need somebody to tell me I'm doing a great job too, even if I'm not. I need to hear that sometimes.
Yeah.
So, is there? So the second workout is the hopper model.
Mhm.
Okay. There's a list of a bunch of things.
Yeah.
You've already mentioned kind of gymnastics. Is gymnastics stuff the things that you don't want to see come out of the hopper?
Yeah, I feel like the cardio, like endurance stuff, like it sucks, but I can get through it. Like more of like the weight stuff. It's like the gymnastics, like anything on the rig, I feel like I like really struggle with. So
Okay. All right.
We're
But heavy
gonna see.
barbell stuff you're good with?
yeah, I love the barbell. It's like
Yeah.
the best part of CrossFit.
It is the best part of CrossFit, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I say this as somebody with only one hand that can't touch a barbell anymore, but yeah.
Just reminiscing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's a couple of things like maybe heavy calories on the bike or something.
Mhm. I like the bike. I
Yeah.
know it's like crazy, but I like it.
You're good on the Echo, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, generally someone who's strong and can produce a lot of quick power is going to be good on the Echo.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right. Then there's one workout, that's Echo and thrusters.
Mhm.
And if that one, I keep saying to all the teams, I think the order that you decide to go in is going to be really important there. Because you probably want your strongest person to go first, because that person's probably going to have to do it 3 times.
Yeah.
The rest of you might only have to get through twice.
Yeah.
What do you think? If you guys,
Yeah, Tyler's gonna go first.
Tyler's going to go first. All right, Tyler, you're the man. Okay. All right. So, although somebody else mentioned because women have to do 9 calories and guys have to do 15.
Yeah, we'll have to think about that.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So that's a big advantage because you and Joanna both can crank out 9 calories quick.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we'll
probably
have to
faster
see.
than a guy can do 15, or as fast.
Yeah, we'll have to maybe start game playing a little bit more than we have been. We got a
little bit of
couple
game
weeks.
playing, yeah. Because if you get 3 guys and 1 girl, and if that girl's the first one off the bike, the egos are going to hit those guys, and they're gonna kill themselves to get off faster.
Yeah, we're playing the mind games.
They don't want to be beat by a girl, So, all right. And then the last workout has got some running in it. And then a couple of different couplets. You can kind of choose your strength with that.
Yeah.
That's definitely something you guys need to think about beforehand.
Yeah.
So, have you thought about that any? No.
I'm just flying by the seat of my pants, Daryl.
So an unsung thought about that one is whoever goes last is going to have to run a mile and then go right into that last couplet.
Ugh. Yeah.
And so the other people, if you don't like running and you go first, then you do first and then you have to go for a mile run after your couplet. But at least you don't have to go from the run into your couplet. So
Yeah.
that's something to think about too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, because that run, you've got to be able to be fast enough that not so fast that you're going to kill yourself, but fast enough that you can get back before they finish their couplet.
Yeah, and we have some fast people in this gym too, so
Yeah.
we'll have to see.
So, all right.
All right.
So you're excited about it?
Yeah.
Are you guys going to get team shirts or anything like that?
I don't know. I think
Okay.
we have like a couple different like concerts and stuff Joanna and I have gone to, so maybe we'll just like rip those or something like that.
Yeah. I like that. All right. Cool. Well, hey, best of luck in the buff. I look forward to seeing how you do.
I'm excited. Thanks.
All right. Okay, so just give me your name and how long you've been coming to Bombers.
I'm Joanna. I've been here about 18 months now.
Okay.
A little
all
under.
right. So you were around for the buff last year. Did you do it last year?
I did do the buff last year.
Okay.
I was paired with Bo.
That's right. Yeah.
So Luke and Bob were a team. Luke had to drop out for a work trip, so I paired up with Bob, and then Bob had to drop out because Jacob had a swim meet, so he paired me up with Bo. So we were team Bob and Luke, and neither one of them did it.
Neither Bob nor Luke.
Nope.
Yeah. All right. So this year you're teamed up with
Tyler and Sam.
Tyler and Sam. Okay. Again, another 5 a.m. crew.
Yes.
Okay. So have you guys talked about the WODs? Looked at the WODs?
We did talk about them a lot. Sam was saying, "Hey, we should probably do some dry runs on them and figure it out." And my response was sending the Bill O'Reilly gif of, "We'll do it live."
We'll do it live.
Forget
it. All right. So I talked to Sam. So what kind of a teammate are you? Are you the kind that's like, "Hey man, do your best," or are you banging on the floor saying, "Go faster, faster, faster"?
I think this year, we have a lot of potential with this team, especially Tyler's a really great athlete.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
So I think my mentality this year, I was just happy to finish the workouts, be there, and I'd only been a part of Bombers for about 4 months when I did it, so I was just proud of myself for, leaving my comfort zone and doing something. But this year I'd like to do well. So I think it'll be a little more like pick it up, let's go. So a little more of my competitive edge is back.
And you guys are doing scaled, right?
We are doing scaled. That was a big debate among the three of us.
Yes, yeah. Because everything is kind of doable,
The gymnastics are the limiting factor.
Yeah.
And so that hits a certain point that we had to look at it and say the gymnastics, I think for most teams that'll be the limiting factor.
Yeah, I agree. So the first workout, let's see, that's the one that's got some wall walks, some cleans.
Yes.
The double unders, or single unders.
Mm-hmm.
So how have you guys talked about who's doing what in that?
We haven't game planned it yet. We'll probably be sitting here at 8:45 on the 18th being like, how are we going to break this up? Because the one I did link in on, we haven't looked at the first one, the last one where it's some movement and each has a gymnastics movement was finally like the factor of like, we need all three of us to be able to do, I think it's bar muscle ups,
right,
pull ups, and toes to bar.
No, it's toes to bar, it's rope climbs, and pull ups.
Yes, that's where it was like, we got to figure this out. So
yeah, and then there's also a running component with that too.
Ugh.
So I think one thing that teams need to consider is who's doing which. Okay, like if you're doing the last one, then you have to run that full mile before you go into your couplet.
Right.
Where if you go first, you do it and then you have to run.
Right.
So
maybe we should probably talk about this.
You should be thinking about that, because the run is going to be. You're going to have to run a little bit. You can't just like mail it in, because you want to be able to finish the run before that person finishes their couplet.
True. That you make me nervous, Daryl.
So, have you talked about any of the hopper models? So the second one is like, could be a number of things that could come out of the hopper.
We did, because once we looked at them, I know that they were altered a little bit. Ryan did look at them and alter them a little bit. So I was waiting to see that update as to what those were necessarily going to look like, because I know it wasn't Slack. Hey, we did change them.
Yes.
And I guess I don't know how to prepare for that, because it's how they're going to get selected. It's really just like your overall cardio, or how good of an athlete are you, and you can't really prepare for that. So you just got to hope that something you're good at is what you get.
Well, CrossFit, you're supposed to be trained for the unknown and the unknowable.
Exactly.
The reality in CrossFit, you should be good across the board in a number of things.
Right.
And the hopper really tests that ability,
Right.
Because some people are going to be better at some things than they are at others,
Right.
But in CrossFit, we want to be good at a number of things.
If I end up with calories on the Echo bike, I'm golden. If it's, I think there's a running one in there, like fastest. Is there a running version?
Yeah. Yeah. If it's ring muscle ups, it'd be, for me, it'd be a 0, but other things I could do well.
Right.
So, that's just part of the deal, Then the third workout is the bike for calories and thrusters.
Yes.
And there the big challenge is who goes first.
Okay.
So, because
I think Tyler's always going to be the answer to go first.
Probably so, because whoever goes first is probably going to have to do it 3 times. It's almost guaranteed you're going to have to do it 3 times.
Then it's going to be Tyler.
The person who goes second might have to do it 3 times too.
Sam, I volunteer you as tribute.
Yeah. So I think both of you guys would do well on that.
Yes.
It's not a heavy thruster.
How much is it for the ladies?
65
that's
pounds
fine.
for ladies.
That's not bad. Yeah.
And it's 9 calories on the Echo. Both
22 seconds.
Both you guys could do that.
That's fine. Yeah.
So
that's not bad.
That's one where you guys could be pretty formidable on.
Actually, we might be able to. I hate thrusters, but I can do them. I just don't like them.
Nobody wants to do them, but you can do them.
Yes, but I will.
All right. Well, it sounds like, have you guys come up with a team name yet?
No, I didn't know if they were doing them this year.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, then I
always got to have a team name. Some teams are working on shirts.
Okay. Actually, you know what? Sam and I went to a concert together, and we bought identical shirts, and we're like, we're good. And then it was teams of 3. It was before they announced it was teams of 3, so we're like, but got a good T-shirt.
All right. Well, hey, best of luck in the Buff.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, so give me your name and how long you've been coming to Bombers.
My name's Mitchell Carr. I've been coming here for 2.5 months.
2.5 months?
I mean, 2.5 years. Sorry,
2.5 years.
I just worked out. I'm tired. 2.5 years.
Still oxygen deprived.
A little bit.
How fast did you run your mile?
I did 5:53.
Solid.
It's pretty hot out there today.
And it is pretty hot, yeah. Okay, so who else is on your team in the Buff?
I am teamed up with Josh Hughes and then Will Mintler.
Okay.
And we are known as the Power Buff Boys.
The Power Buff Boys.
We're the only one with a team name so far. So.
Okay. So have you guys looked at the workouts?
We did. We've actually been practicing a little bit.
Okay.
And by that I mean one time after a 3:30 class a couple days ago. So.
Sure.
Yeah, they're looking pretty intense.
Okay. So the first workout, the wall walks, double unders. You got good double unders.
Yeah. Some days. You never know. You never know if it's going to be a good double under day or not.
That's true. It's a 185 power clean. Who's going to do the cleans on your?
I think we're going to put Will on that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Will's going to have to man up for that.
Yeah. It's either Will or I think maybe me. Josh did not want to do them. So.
Okay. All right. But wall walks, you guys have got all day.
That one's Josh.
That
one's Josh.
Absolutely. Josh will crush the wall walks.
Yeah. He just strings them together. I don't feel like he has a cardio limit. He can just do whatever as long as possible.
Yeah. Then then there's a row, but that row is not a big deal. It's only 3,000 meters. So and then back down again. The second workout is the hopper model. So it could be have you looked at the list of things?
There's so many. There's so many things. Yeah. That was like almost you can't prepare, or you just have to do them.
No, I mean you could probably, if you see 1 or 2 on there that you think, man, I really don't want that.
Probably
if you have a chance, probably practice that a little bit.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
maybe
true.
give it a shot. Hope that it doesn't come, or maybe be ready if it does. Is there something on there that jumps out at you and say, no, I don't want that?
I'm going to be honest. I haven't looked at those a lot. That was like, I saw a wall of things. I said, overwhelming. So.
All right. Okay. Then the third workout is calories on the Echo and 15 thrusters.
Yeah.
So I think the big deal there is figuring out who's going to go first.
Yeah, I think so. Is that one where you like do one person does one, the next person does the other? Yeah. So I think we split it up. I think Will's doing the first one. I'm doing the toes bar and the deadlifts, and then Josh is doing the snatches.
Oh, that's the last workout.
Oh, is that the last one?
Yeah.
Like I said, oxygen deprived.
So that's a good breakdown. You guys shouldn't have any trouble with the run. That's not a problem because it's only 800 meters for you.
We're looking forward to that one.
Who's going to go last?
I think Josh is going to be our anchor.
Okay, yeah. So he'll run a mile, but Josh can run a mile and do a WOD anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yep.
Yeah. So, all right. And then that's rope climbs too. Squirrely up the ropes, you know. There you go.
Yeah, lots of cardio.
Yeah. The second one, or the third one is the one that's 15 calories on the Echo and then 15 thrusters. And like you do a round and the next person does a round, you keep going like that.
Yeah.
So have you guys talked about that one any? Or
we have. That's one of them that we practiced after class.
Okay. Yeah.
So I think, it's hard. It's like hard to know how it's going to go. Really, that's the third workout of the day. So,
yeah. I think one thing that's going to be tricky about that one is you're going to be going basically head to head with people.
Yeah.
Okay. So somebody's going to get to their barbell like 5 seconds before you, okay?
And then you just got to go. There's no time.
You just got to go.
Exactly.
And if they don't drop it, you can't drop it, you know? So,
there's a lot of good teams, man.
There are.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. So I think the draw of who you're up against in their heat, that's going to make a difference
Make
too.
it really competitive, for sure.
Yeah. If you're going up on the Echo bike at the same time as Cody, do not try to get off first before him. Okay.
No way.
Yeah.
I didn't even know Cody was doing it, so now that's just even more. That's even more scary.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, Mitchell, thanks very much for talking with us, and good luck in the buff.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, so give me your name and how long you've been coming to Bombers.
Brett Knickerbocker, 3.5 years.
Okay.
Coming up on 3.5.
Have you done the buff before this year?
Twice.
Okay, twice. So this is the third year you've done.
I think so.
Okay, all right. And who else is on your team this year?
Nando and Patrick.
Nando and Patrick. Patrick Heelan, right?
Yes.
Okay. Have you guys talked about the WODs any, or?
We've been messaging a little bit.
Okay.
So I put in all of our strengths into ChatGPT. So I basically said Nando's really strong with the barbell. I'm bad at overhead barbell. Patrick's good all around. I'm best on rope climbs.
Yeah.
ChatGPT spit out like our strategy.
Really?
Like exactly who should do what.
Wow.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm coming for you.
So the first workout, that's the one where you can kind of like break up however you want. There's a heavy clean. There's some double unders. There's some rope climb wall walks.
Yeah.
Have you discussed how you're going to break that down, or?
No, I think I'm probably going to do the double unders though.
Okay.
Nando definitely with the barbell.
Yeah.
And then Patrick's like kind of all around good.
Yeah.
So you can kind of throw him into whatever.
He'd probably be really good on wall walks. Yeah.
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 So that's my plan. My plan is for Patrick to be the all-around guy, Nando to be like super strong, and then I'll just be the quick bunny rabbit.
And so split the row kind of however, I guess?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I was talking to Nando this morning. I was saying, one thing that's good to practice is if you're going to try and keep everybody at their optimum on the row, you need to figure out how you're going to transition on and off the rower so that you're just not getting off and then the thing's sitting there idle while somebody else. So you need to be able to bail off while the other person gets back on and keeps that thing spinning, you know? So
the row is going to be tricky because I think the three of us are probably pretty equal actually.
Yeah.
On the row.
So, but it's still worth switching because, you're good on the 3K, but you're not as good as you are at 500.
Right.
Okay. And so if you switch every 500, if your transitions are good, that you might be at peak efficiency the entire time,
Right.
So those are the things I like to think about,
Yeah.
It's the things that are worth practicing like that. Dean and I did a competition once where we did echo bike, and we practiced the transitions to get on and off the bike, so we can switch out.
Yeah, I think there's still probably at least one or two teams that are stronger than us overall.
Yeah.
But I think kind of comes down to race day. If we're feeling really good, I think we could win if we play our cards right.
It's grit and a plucky attitude, That's what it comes to.
Yes.
So in the hopper model, have you thought about any of those? Is there something on there that you think, man, I hope it's not that?
For me, I am so scared of overhead squats and barbell snatches.
Yeah.
So bad. I'm praying those don't show up. I'm going to work on my mobility someday.
One of them is a complex of squat snatch and overhead squats.
That wouldn't be good.
Yeah.
But if it's any other barbell, the three of us are really strong. So we could bring home a lot of points.
Yeah, that's right.
So, honestly, the hopper, if it hits our strengths, we're in good shape.
Yeah. You just don't know, right?
Right.
Yeah. And so the last one, have you guys talked about how you're going to bring? Oh, you said you're going to do the rope climbs,
I'll do
right?
the rope. Nando's going to do the first one, I think. With like barbell or something.
It's deadlifts and toes to bar.
Yep. And then Patrick will take the pull-up one.
The pull-up one, yeah. Okay.
And then I'll try to make time on the rope.
Yeah. I mean, an unsung kind of thing to think about on that is like you'll have to run a mile and then do your last couplet, But that's not a big deal. I mean, because you can do a mile run as a warm-up, right? So.
Right.
What did you just run your mile in now?
6:15.
6:15?
With
that's really solid.
My deadlift was 325, which was a little lower, but.
That's a good combination, though. That's a good overall score,
Yeah, I think I got like 5th.
Okay.
6th, 7th. Sorry.
Yeah. Hey, this test is going to come up again in the middle of August, so.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's another opportunity,
Yeah, this was fun today. I like this.
Yeah. There were 22 people at 6 a.m. this morning because it was so cool, Yeah. So you guys braved the heat, So you should get like an extra bonus for that, You should talk to the people who programmed this thing.
That's right. Try and find it.
All right. Hey, Brett, best of luck in the buff.
Thank
and
you.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Cool. Okay, so let's talk off. What's your name and how long have you been coming to Bombers?
Name's Nando. I've been coming for a little under a year, started in September last year.
Okay, all right. So you weren't here for the buff last year?
I was not. This is going to be my first one.
This first buff ever? Yep. First one you've even seen?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Who else is on your team?
I got Patrick and I got Brett Knickerbocker.
Ooh, that's good. Yeah. I would have said before a little while ago that Brett was probably the speed demon on you, but you just ran a 6:59 mile.
Yeah, it's been like probably 15, 16 years since I've been sub 7.
So maybe Brett
really
should
happy.
leave the running to you.
All right, and he did put in our chat. He was like, "All right, Nando, take care of your heavy lifting. You're the big dog.
Yeah.
Stay away from rope climbs and running." So now I'm like, all right, maybe I can help out a little bit. Definitely won't be doing rope climbs.
So you guys have talked a little bit about where you want to split, what your strengths are.
A little bit. We got something. I think we still have to do a little bit more like actual face to face, but we'll definitely make sure to sync up beforehand.
Are you guys do you think you're gonna get together and actually practice some of the workouts?
Maybe. I'm not. Maybe I'm down for it. I wouldn't want to do too much.
I would bet that Brett would want to.
I think so. Yeah. Just tell me where to be. I'll be there. If it's a weekend.
So the first one has got some heavy squat cleans, some double unders, and some wall walks, which is kind of a good variety. Seems like some of those are ones that people are skewing more towards a certain person. Like one person's going to do the squat cleans.
I think so. Yeah. I have to double check what it would be, but I can definitely lean in on the squat cleans, not a problem. But double unders have gotten better, so I can definitely help out there. I probably would stay away from wall walks. They definitely gas me pretty quickly.
Yeah. It might be one where you're going to get it because it's 30. That's a lot.
Yeah. No, that's not going to be for me.
Yeah. So I mean, you're gonna have to spell somebody in from time to time anyway. The row, actually, all three of you guys are probably really good on rowing.
I think so. Yeah, I think it might be me and Patrick taking more of the row.
Yeah.
I forget what's the actual like.
It's 3,000 meters. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
I think I can hurt a little bit on the row, but whatever the other movement is, I'm not so sure.
See, something unsung to practice there is because you want to stay on the rower only as long as you're really at your optimal. Okay, I mean you could probably do 1,500 meters, but not as fast as you can do 500 meters. So if you swap every 500, but then it's a matter of how quickly can you get in and out of the rower.
True. Yeah. So I know transitions can definitely add up after a while.
That's something. Dean and I did a competition once where we had to switch on the Echo bike, and we practiced. Not so much the riding, but just
like
switching.
The legging over kind of off.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, how to get so that the pedal didn't really slow down.
Okay.
You could jump in and you could keep it going at that same pace.
Yeah, I know for me, I don't know if it's actually taught, but I know like shooting your feet up and out kind of gets your foot out pretty quickly.
Yep.
I know taking the strap off can take a lot of time, but I found out shooting your feet up and then out kind of gets you out of there quicker.
If you can row without having the strap super tight, it's that much easier to get in and out of. So that's something worth practicing.
Yeah. I'll have to talk to them and see if they're down to at least chat. Meet up here on the weekend.
If nothing else, one person gets off to one side, you get on from the other side. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
And instead of both of you like ramming into each other. So then the hopper model, is the next thing. So they're going to pull 4 things out of the hopper.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't.
No, I didn't know that one.
All right. So it could be anything.
Hoping for just heavy snatches and more heavy snatches.
So it could be. I mean, it could well be 4 barbell movements. It could be bar muscle ups and ring muscle ups and handstand walk. And well, you can handstand walk, right?
Handstand walk. Yeah. So, can't handstand hold, but handstand walk. I'm there.
Yeah. Okay. All right. The third one is. It's the Echo bike and thrusters. Okay. So that
depends how many thrusters is it?
15 thrusters at 95 pounds.
Okay, yeah. I feel like that's gonna burn a little bit, but not too worried about the thrusters so much. The Echo,
15 is so you do the 15 calories on the Echo and then 15 thrusters. It's not that many thrusters, it's not that heavy, but it's
just a couplet going back, or what's the third?
So you're gonna do a round, then your partner does a round, then the third person does a round, and then you go back.
And so you keep going like for 12 minutes.
All right, yeah.
So I've been saying that I think the big thing there is people need to figure out who's going to go first, you know, because the person who goes first is probably going to have to do it 3 times.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Hey, man, stop giving other people tips. We should talk offline.
You know, it's equal opportunity, right? Everybody's got the chance to practice these things. If you don't practice it, well, that's on you. You know?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, no, I haven't done a competition like this in a long time. I think probably 16 years ago was the last time I did like a comp.
Okay.
Other than like the open, but like as a team workout,
As a
definitely
team,
haven't done something in a long time.
So, I mean, do you like generally the competitive part of that CrossFit, or?
I think dabbling, like I have been now, like for, I guess this is the second time I've done something competitive in the year. I think it's fine. I think it would probably burn me out a little bit more. You know, since moving here, my goals have been more about just trying to increase fitness, lose weight, get better at technique. I'm sure Haley and Greg would tell me to be better at scaling. I'm still working on that one.
That's it. Yeah. Sometimes you got to check the ego at the door. Yeah, that's true.
So it's definitely awesome when we all get together and you're definitely being part of a team. It kind of takes a little bit of that pressure off of you of like it's all on me.
Yeah, I think the advantage to that is it does take some of the pressure off. Okay. The other thing is it puts pressure on because you want to perform for your teammates too. You know,
I think it's a different kind of pressure.
Yeah.
Like there's the pressure to succeed of like don't let your teammates down, but then also the pressure of like okay, like it can't all be on me. Right. Like we have to work as a team together, find the optimal strategy to succeed together.
Yeah. That's why I say, you know, for me, practicing the workouts in advance is part of the fun. You know,
do a little Daryl tester beforehand.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's it's like I said, it's part of the fun.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I've never done it. Again, it's been a long time, so I'm down to give it a shot. I personally wouldn't want to do a whole workout or run it through. Maybe like a little, like 25-30% of the workout, just to your point, work on the transitions, see where. You know, maybe we're failing a little bit more or it was a blind spot.
You got to get a little taste of it, you know? Yeah.
Just to see what it's going to feel like.
Yeah. Because, you know that like on the bike and the thrusters, the first time through is going to be fine.
Yeah.
Okay? You're going to be fine.
Yep.
It's going to hurt, but it's going to be fine. Okay? It's the second time through.
The second time around when reality sets in.
Yeah.
It's the third time as well.
Or the third time, yeah. So, that's going to be the challenge. But... All right, well, Nando, I'll tell you what, man, best of luck.
Thank you so much.
With your team.
Appreciate it, and let's talk a little after we cut this off, give me more tips.
Exactly, bye. All right, so give me your name and how long you've been coming to Bombers.
Yeah, so I'm Patrick Keelan. I've been coming to Bombers probably 5.5 or 6 years at this point.
Okay,
yeah.
Yes. Have you done the buff before?
Last year was my first year.
Okay.
Yeah, so second time. Last year was teams of 2, this year we're teams of 3, so it'll be interesting to see how it changes up. Yeah.
Who you partnered with last year?
Last year, Charlie and I did it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So we definitely had our strengths. Yeah. And then our weaknesses. I think we got like one ring muscle up on the event last year, but then Charlie carried us on the bench press and some other stuff. So it was a good combination.
Was that your first ring muscle up last year too?
No. Well, that wasn't my first one, but they're rare, few and far between. Yeah.
And one did make an appearance, right?
It did. Yeah. Yes. It chose a good time to come out. Yeah.
That's right. Normally it's like practice or something like that. That's when you get one. Yeah. Okay, so this year you're partnered with who?
Brett and Nando.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Did you see how fast Nando ran yesterday?
Fast.
6:59 miles, man. That's pretty fast.
That's really good.
Yeah,
especially given how hot it was. That's pushing it.
Yeah. Well, he did do it at 6 a.m. So.
Well, that helps.
All right. That did help.
That's the benefit of getting up early. I can't do it.
But still, that's a fast mile, man. All right, so you got Nando. Have you guys talked about the first? Actually, I think I've talked to them.
Yeah.
They've already kind of committed you, I think, for a lot of the wall walks.
Yeah, Brett put a strategy into AI, or he put our strengths and weaknesses into AI, and it spit out, Patrick should do the wall walks. And I was like, whoa, I don't know about all that now.
Well, ChatGPT knows, man.
It does know, yeah. So I think it definitely picks up on Nando's strengths of doing like the snatches, and then Brett's pretty good at some of the gymnastic movements. So we'll see. I kind of was like, I'm happy to fill in the gaps where needed. Just yell at me to keep going, and we'll see how it turns out.
Yeah, absolutely. The other side of it is you can do a lot of double unders.
Yeah, and I enjoy the rower too. So I on that first one, I'm happy to take big chunks there if you guys want to play to your strengths elsewhere. So
then the next one, the feet or the the hopper model.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Have you looked over some of those things?
I have. I haven't put too much thought into it because it's kind of the luck of the draw.
It really is.
So we'll see. I know what I want to show up, but I'm trying not to get my hopes up for that because then I know I'll be devastated if something I'm bad at shows up.
You know, a good CrossFitter is ready for the known and the unknowable.
Yes, exactly. And that I realized during the last Open actually when muscle ups came up, and I was like, awesome, like I can knock these muscle ups out, and then they were ring muscle ups, and I was like, I was not prepared for that, and I think Coach Ryan was like, you should be prepared for all of it. I was like, that's the goal,
right.
but
yes,
yeah.
So whatever comes out of the hopper, that's the thing, you know. But probably barbell things you're more comfortable with, or
yeah, I should be good. And like the one with the deadlifts, 225 deadlift is something that I can go at pretty consistently. So it all depends. Overhead barbell is not my strength, but I think that's where Nando can help us out a little bit.
Yeah, that's right. He is.
And so I really think it's all about just scheming the right way and making sure we're playing to each other's strengths.
Yeah.
Then
let's see. So then there's one. It's 15 calories on the bike and 15 thrusters at 95 pounds.
Yeah, and I think everybody rotates, so it's just like kind of grip in, rip it, and hope you get some rest while your other partners are going.
You guys should be pretty good at that.
I think so. Yeah, 95 is doable weight, and then with breaks in there, I'm hoping that we can each just get on the bike and kind of pump it out pretty fast. That's the goal, but I can't remember if that's the third or the fourth workout, so it's definitely later in the day. I think fatigue will start to set in.
You might be one of those teams a lot of people don't want to go head to head with,
I hope so. I think we're just trying to be competitive. I think we're not, we'd love to win. We're not really planning to win, but as long as we kind of push ourselves, I think that we'll be good. And that's one where I think that we'll be able to push ourselves to keep going.
Then the last one is it's got a little bit of running in it, but there's some couplets and you pick your poison kind of thing.
Yeah, and I was looking at, we were actually talking about that because the double kettlebell snatches would be a tough one for me. But I kind of want to give it a shot beforehand and see how they go. It's heavyweight. It's two of them. The kettlebells can be awkward putting it up overhead. But it's an interesting one. That's where I think everybody runs 800 while the other people are doing. You kind of each take one workout.
That's right.
Yeah. So that's where we'll definitely have to think through who can push on which workouts. I think that's where the 225 deadlifts and toes to bar come in.
So that the beauty of having them announced in advance, even though like the double kettlebell snatch, something that we normally don't do. Okay. And so, but you've got plenty of time to practice.
Go give it a shot.
It's only a couple of 35s, so that's not terrible.
Yeah, it's definitely something. I've even seen like teams kind of after their WODs here, just like, hey, we're not going to do the whole workout, but we're going to practice some of these movements and see how we can split it up. So knowing them in advance, I think definitely helps.
Kettlebell snatch is kind of intuitive anyway, so you got to think, just two kettlebells, no big deal,
exactly,
right?
Especially late in the day while you're doing another movement, after maybe you've run.
After you've already ran an 800, exactly.
It definitely doesn't affect it at all.
What could go wrong?
Yeah, exactly.
So, all right, well, hey, Patrick, best of luck, man.
Awesome, appreciate it.
Okay, so introduce yourself and tell us how long you've been coming to Bombers.
My name's Phil Roth. I've been coming to Bombers for 6 years, I think.
Okay, all right. And you're two-time Buff champion, is that correct?
That's correct.
All right.
1 year there was only 2 teams, and my team won. But last year me and Trent dominated, so.
All right, okay. So this year you're partnered, it's teams of 3, you're partnered with who?
Bob Denny and Auntie.
Oh, man, that's a good team.
Yeah,
All
should
right.
be fun.
Yeah. So have you guys talked about any of the workouts?
Not even a little bit.
Not even a little bit. Have you looked at any of the movements to see?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah. Okay. So the first one coming up is it's a version of the B1.
Yep.
Okay. So it's a squat clean, 3 squat cleans, some double unders, wall walks, rowing. It's a 185 clean. That's an easy clean for you.
Yep.
Probably an easy clean for both of those guys too. But
typically when I do that workout, I actually increase the weight. Normally 225. I usually do it at 275.
Yeah.
Just to kind of try to meet the stimulus of the workout a little bit better. It's supposed to be something that's like not super easy. 225 is a little bit easy for me, I think, most of the time. So I increase it. So that shouldn't be a problem at all.
So 185, 3 touch and goes.
Yeah, probably. That's probably at least how we'll start. Maybe at the end we won't be able to do touch and go. But.
and then double unders. All of you guys are.
Yeah,
well,
double unders should be
both
fine.
good at
I
double
think
unders.
the big struggle on that workout for us is going to be the wall walks. Just like
Sure.
30 wall walks is a lot for anybody, and the three of us, I think we should be able to do like 2, 3 at a time and just kind of chip our way through. But that's not going to be that's going to be the thing that slows us down. Everything else we should be pretty solid, like rowing and double unders and like barbell. It's kind of inconsequential. It's very few reps and it's not very heavy. So
yeah, it might be something that it kind of depends on the way it's going to be broken down, because like if you want to cycle 3 people through wall walks, if you got 3 stations where you can all 3 be on the ground, you can transition those pretty quickly.
Yep.
But if you're having to get up and
you
then
gotta get up and get out of the way, and so that's why you do. That's why maybe try and do 2 or 3 real quick, and then swap places instead of just every single rep rotating. But
it definitely has a vote on how you're going to try and break that up.
Yeah, for sure. We'll figure it out. I mean, just kind of do what you can do, and then get up and let the other person go.
Yeah. Or just make Auntie do all of them.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be great. I'm down.
Yeah, he's not here, right?
Yeah.
All right, and so the second one is the hopper model. Have you looked at some of those things? There's a couple.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff. Like that's always, I mean, similar to the feats of strength of the past. Like that's always something that I'm going to be pretty good at. Like high strength and skill stuff is really like kind of my specialty. Like there's not really an endurance component to it, so like I'm always going to do fairly well there. Like it just it doesn't. There's a lot of things. There's things in there that I'm not going to do as good at, but overall, like that's going to be a strong workout for me personally, at least. So
because a workout like that is always going to be a short power output,
right? Exactly.
And so if you're good at producing high power and a short duration, and that's kind of your forte.
I'm pretty good at that.
Yeah. So because even like 50 cals on the bike.
50 cals on the bike is I'm faster than most people. Like any of the weightlifting stuff, I'm gonna excel at. And really, Bob and Auntie are gonna do well too on that. Like I think there's a few
Bob's
movements that maybe they struggle with, like overhead or something. But I think Bob maybe struggles overhead or something.
A little bit, yeah. There's a barbell complex, I think, of like a couple of snatches and then an overhead squat.
Yeah, there's a few things on there that's like, but like. I'm gonna be near the top on almost everything on that list. Like, there's a few things that are a little bit worse, but generally speaking, I'm pretty good at all that stuff.
I kind of like the way that they've got the barbell stuff. It's not just like necessarily just like a 3-rep deadlift or something, but maybe a complex of things.
Yeah. There's like a 7-rep back squat or something too on there. So it's just like there is some. There's a little bit of both, right? There's some more complex movements, and then there's some simpler just strength, usually higher reps for most of the strength stuff on there, but still good.
Yeah, I mean 7-rep back squat, you only have 15 minutes to get it done, so you don't have a lot of time to get warm.
It's kind of helpful. I mean, I imagine by that point you'll be warm after the first workout. It's more of a like, just making sure you're prepped and ready to start piling on weight pretty quick. And you got to get 3 people through it, so it's like that makes it a little bit harder too.
Yeah, a little management of what set you're going to put on, because you don't want to go too low and get something that you could have gone heavier, but you just run out of time.
Yep.
So yeah, there's a lot of strategy involved in that.
Yeah.
So okay, and then the third one is the Echo bike and thrusters. Okay.
Yeah, that's going to be brutal, and it could be way worse depending on what we do for the hopper too. Like, if we do some bike stuff and then we do that, it's going to be it could be pretty gnarly. Like, just a lot of legs. Yeah. And so we'll see. Like, it's one of those things. I want to say it's not going to be too bad because we got 3 people and you cycle through, but it's going to be bad. Like, the first round you're gonna get through pretty quick, but. Beyond that, it's just going to be a struggle to get off of the bike in time, and then you still got to do thrusters, and it's like it's just tough. Like it's going to be a tough. Like
I think when you finish the second round of that, you're really not going to want to do a third.
Right. It's a bunch of little probably less than 2-minute grinds, but you gotta push pretty hard and get through them. So it's just going to be tough, and it's going to be a grind, and you just get off it as quick as possible and get your partners on it, and so you can hopefully recover a little bit and come back and do another set, but it's going to be rough.
Then the last one is the one where you pick a couplet.
Yeah.
And you've got some running involved too. So
so
have you guys thought about who's going to do which?
Haven't talked about it at all.
I know you're really good at rope climbs.
I'm okay at rope climbs. It really depends because like I think the man makers are
Devil's Press.
Devil's Press.
Yeah.
Similar kind of thing, but like I think the Devil's Press are going to be like more the bottleneck on that than the rope climbs.
Yeah. Plus, whoever does that last one has to run a mile.
Right, you got to run a mile first
and then do it.
And it's like, well, I think if I got to pick, I would probably do the pull-up one.
Okay.
I can't remember. I can't even remember what it's.
That's the
paired with.
pull-up and the double snatch. The double kettlebell snatch.
kettlebell snatches. So it's
Yeah.
like I think that one probably would be like my fastest of the three.
Sure.
But that one might just be the fastest for everybody.
Yeah.
So I'm also kind of thinking about the run a little bit. I kind of think all the workouts are a little bit longer than like a normal 800. So you're not going to be able to really gain a lot, I don't think, on the 800s by like, running a 4-minute 800 is probably not going to save you a ton. That's a pretty easy pace for a lot of people, and so that's just what they'll do. But like, I feel like I can get away with running like 5-minute 800s. And not really have my teammates waiting on me too much, if at all. So obviously we'll see. They did make them a little bit easier. The couplets a little bit easier.
Sure.
So the initial things were definitely going to be like something that was pretty rough. So we'll see when it comes time. But I think that that's going to come down to the stuff that we're doing inside, and the run is kind of just going to make everybody tired for those things. So.
All right. Well, hey, Phil, best of luck in the buff, man.
Thanks, Daryl.
And here's for number 3.
Yeah.
If you got something of value from this episode, share it with your crew. Do you want to train with us? Then head over to bomberscrossfit.com and see what we're building. Stronger every day, better every rep. We'll see you in the gym.